Welcome back, Tasty Thursday. Josh Watkins is here from the Carillon, one of our favorites at the AT&T Executive Center. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure.
What are you going to make for us today? Now, this is a meal that we can see in an upcoming event, right?
That's correct. It's going to be the Art of the Amuse dinner, November 11th.
Okay.
And today we're serving a coriander-crusted Wagyu strip loin with corn butter, a little bit of artisan chorizo, roasted artichokes, and charred tomatoes.
Before we get started, and you can start if we have timing problems, but the Art of the Amuse dinner, November 11th, it's going to be kind of an open format and a chance for people to kind of mingle in a different way, right?
It is, absolutely. We're going to actually put various stations throughout the restaurant, and it'll allow the folks to mingle with one another as well as myself to provide genuine feedback on all of our new upcoming dishes.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's get going now. You starting with...
All right. So the first thing we did was we actually seared our Wagyu beef. Again, it's out of Stru Branch out of Pittsburgh, Texas. So nice Texas Kobe-style beef. We've got some corn butter we're just going to put on the plate here.
Okay.
This is corn that's been pureed with a little bit of butter. It's nice and smooth. Pass it through a fine mesh sieve so you don't get all those kernels out of your teeth. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and char some tomatoes. One of my favorite tools in the kitchen.
The torch.
The blowtorch.
Stand back a bit. There we go. Okay.
You just want to get a little bit of color on these.
Well, that does the trick, doesn't it?
It does.
Popping a little bit, and everything from the veggies and, of course, the beef and everything else. So fresh and perfect down there, too.
Well, thank you. We've got some artichokes here that we've roasted in the oven ahead of time.
Okay.
Going to go ahead and add our tomatoes, nice and hot.
As you're doing this, the wine pairing on this is going to be...
We're going to have 8 different dishes, and in those dishes, we're actually going to be pairing each one with wine. So from a light white to a heavy red, we're going to run the gamut.
Okay, perfect. And so this is... Now, you've charred this beef, right? Or seared it, I guess.
We have. We crusted it with coriander, and then we seared it in a hot pan, and then we actually sous vide cooked it. So we cooked it at 135 degrees in a water bath, so it's perfect medium rare.
Okay, and we've got the charred tomatoes.
We're going to add some of our artisan chorizo here.
There we go.
And just finish with our coriander salad. We've got coriander cracked as well as the micro.
Right. Okay, and this is November 11th is the dinner, right?
That's correct.
Advanced reservations needed?
Reservations recommended, but not required.
Tell us about the open kitchen, too. I mean, the ambiance and the atmosphere down there is really cool. People rave about it.
No, I appreciate that. You know, it actually provides us an opportunity to interact a little bit more intimately with the guest, which is kind of what we like to do.
You sit down and order, though, and you can see the stuff being made and the chefs going at it. Have you read some of the...
I've read a few, yeah.
Divine, elegant, succulent, scrumptious, impeccable.
We've been very fortunate.
I was going to say, I don't know who's writing those reviews, customers, though, but boy, it is very good. All right, good to see you again. And that
always a pleasure.
We're going to have this on the website as well. And again, November 11th, call ahead at the Carillon, 1900 University Avenue in the AT&T Center. There is your map right there. Boy, if you have not been, and I don't know if there's anybody that hasn't been now, but everybody raving about getting down there. One of the best places to go for really some great dining. Good to see you, Josh. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure.
All righty, that's your Tasty Thursday.